everyone, how are you doing? My name is Georgia and welcome back to GamingAsGeorgia. So today we are playing another demo called the Seance of Blake Manor, and this is a pre-alpha demo, and so there could be, glitches, some bugs, we don't know. To be honest, it's funny because I actually wishlisted this game, but I guess I missed the demo release. It released in April, so anyway, but we're playing it. Actually, the game is gonna be out at the end of October, and most likely we're gonna play it, although we still need to go through blueprints, but it's fine. We're gonna get through that as well. And yeah, just wanted to check it out and see what's all about. It's kind of like a mystery thriller from what I've gathered, and it looks intriguing, and also I'm loving blueprints, so yeah, let's just dive into it, shall we? Okay, new game. Also, I'm playing mouse and keyboard. It's not something I'm too comfortable or familiar with, but we'll see. Okay, Dublin,
Mr.
Ireland,
Watt!
1958, was it?
I waste no time as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara.
Okay.
Yesterday a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Dean. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you, but there's no one else to turn to.
We have to solve the mystery.
I hear you are an honourable man, a steadfast investigator, and perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true.
Okay, so very interesting. I'm already captivated. Also, it's funny because it's reminding me of a book that I'm yet to finish reading, but I'm basically done with it. So okay, day 1, Friday, October 29th, 11 p.m. Blake Manor Courtyard. Also, I don't know if I said, I think it's 1859. I didn't read the time, but I'm guessing, I don't know if I said these or 19, but I think 18. Anyway, okay. Also, I love how it's reminiscing of blueprints, the kind of like the style, whatever. Oh, wow.
Evelyn Dean.
Okay, wow, look at the manor. Also, oh my god, it's kind of ugly, this on the screen. Let's see. Okay. 11 p.m. Day 1, Evelyn Dean. Okay. Also, they are so good at making fantastic and gorgeous manors, by the way.
Daughter of the slumlord.
Slumlord.
Rupert Dean.
Okay, I'm not sure if that's... I'm not sure exactly what that means. Anyway.
I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her family.
Would make sense.
Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement by his death.
So, wow.
I suppose that too will become clear in time.
Okay. Okay, we can turn it around like this. Look. Oh wait, well, where is that? The manor is miles from Gulford, miles from anywhere. Without a horse, there is nowhere to go. Okay, so I'm kind of like stuck here. Yeah, I looked already. Okay. Okay. Wow. You can move faster by running. Press shift to run, which is here. Sorry again, I'm newbie. You will move slower when crouching. Okay, control which is ear to crouch. Oh my god, we're stealthing around. That's amazing. I mean, compared to blueprints, it's a very different mechanic because again, you have free, at least from where I am still, so no spoiling it, but you have free reign, you know? So very interesting. Okay, run to crouch. Okay. Oh, old. I mean, it even tells me, but so wait, running. Oh wait, maybe. Oh my god, it's so difficult. Mr. Mr. Ward, hello? Hello? Is somebody there? No? I mean, did I have to I was like,
What in hell?
Mr. Ward, what is... Mr. Ward, it's me, right, okay. Okay, I'm here, okay. The lateness of hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. Okay. Can check off the evidence you find in the records. Press 2 to access the records. Okay. The records contain a catalogue of all evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analyzed for further information. You can examine your hiring letter, for example. Okay. Washerwoman. I didn't even... like, it's a figure. How do you know it's a woman? Washing clothes in the... because she's washing clothes. Also, I didn't even notice that. Just saw a black figure standing up, so... Okay. Blake Manor. Built on Conquer Land by Edward Blake in 1655. Map of the region. Discussable with... who is this guy? Is that me? I don't know. I mean, it would be weird. I don't know. A map of the area for several miles around. It's dated but fit for purpose. Okay, luggage. My luggage has 3 packed. Photograph of Miss Dean. Evelyn Dean. She looks to be in her 20s. Discussable with question marks. Iron letter. The letter I received iron me onto this case. Oh, there's the examine button. Okay, yes, the one that was read. I'm scared of what? Okay. I was scared of clicking that because I was like, what am I gonna do if I do that? Okay, but I can't. Can I not? Or do I have to? What if I press 3? No. Okay, because I would like to click kind of like over. You see records and then mysteries. Okay, I can pull it up with tab as well. But I don't know how to click the other ones. Maybe I can't yet. Okay. So then... can I... okay, so I can't crouch while I'm not moving. But obviously I can't run while not moving. That makes sense. Wow. Oh. There's a gazebo. Should I... I'm someone who... if I need to go to like do something from A to B, in this case going to the front door, that would be kind of like expected. I will do everything around before doing that. I'm just too curious. Okay, a statue. Look. A bronze statue of a lady. It is not that old. A few years perhaps. Okay. A dedication to Mary Blake, the Marquis's wife. Marquez's wife? I do not read that. Though taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts and lives. No, oh god. Though taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts and lives. Yeah, okay. Through her kind and charitable deeds. Of course, we have the woman who was, you know, died too soon and too young. Of course, the wife. Okay. Idolized wife. When in that such control sends a shiver down my spine. Oh wow, that's a reach, buddy. Okay. I mean, maybe he's right, but that's a read through from the just the statue of what was written on it. Recently passed. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. So it's weird because when there's like a thunder, it looks like it's daytime, and I don't really necessarily think that's true, but whatever. Locked. I can hear horses in the distance. The manor stable, perhaps? Also, I'm wondering if you, since apparently you can sneak around, if like you get caught, if you have to start over, or what's the mechanic? We shall see. Okay, finally. Hotel. So I'm not seeing it, the manor? Ah. Or it's this is the manor and it's been converted in a hotel. I don't think they told us, did they? Okay. Anyway, I should check with the front desk for any information on listings, whereabouts, what device. Okay, well, sorry about that. That was anticlimactic, but I don't know how, like, the battery detached. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, I should check with the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. Okay, let me. Ooh. Time is of the essence. If you're to solve the mystery of Blake Manor, time advances when Ward interacts with objects and characters. Okay, so we don't have the. That's why there was the clock. I was like, that's interesting. So we don't have the kind of like limitation of the steps, but we need to take in mind the fact that time passes faster the more we explore in a way. So that's really okay. That's unfair. Also, I love that it's decorated for Halloween. Are these door? No, they're just windows. Okay. Telegraph room. Okay. Thought there was a highlight. Oh, oh. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. To you record your goals and progress in the mystery map. Okay, so one. Okay, finally I can access the mysteries section. I've unlocked a mystery. You should investigate it. Is Miss Dean still at the manor? Arrive at the manor to confirm if Miss Dean was here, and if no longer present, was the manor of a living cause for concern. Okay, but if I press investigate, can I do what I wanted to do? Well, let's try. Hiring letter, check-in. Evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Select a connection. Selecting a connection reveals context for why two nodes are connected. Okay, all to proceed. Okay. Hiring letter. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me just have a look around the newspapers. The local news, albeit an old issue. Some pages are missing. What remains are all positive stories. Okay, that's very weird. So today it's Friday, 19th of October. Manager's office. What does it say here? Also, to me, it's so interesting that we are in such an old age, and there's colored chalk. I don't know why. It feels so weird. It feels like that shouldn't be a thing. I don't know why. It's really dumb as a thing, but like it's so weird. It's taking me out. Whatever. At least a listing of all guest activities planned for this event. Okay. I would love to know. Okay. Okay, Monday. So today it's Friday. Okay. Uh, 1:30 p.m. welcome luncheon, 3 p.m. afternoon tea and long games, 8 p.m. bridge game. I love when places have also activities, so if you're traveling alone or whatever, you can always join in. 27th, 1 to 5 p.m. horse riding, 2 p.m. palo games, Thursday the 28th, 2 p.m. archery, elsewise cricket. Okay. Divination with Mrs. Mantovani. Today, 1 a.m. carriage tour of land. Tomorrow, the masked ball. 22. Okay. Mask. Okay. 8 p.m. silent dinner. And 9 p.m. grand seance. Okay. That's very interesting. Talks held daily in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Information on talks to be posted outside the room each morning. Okay, that's interesting. Hmm. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit clunky when moving around. I do apologize. I don't know how much also I should look around before, like, kind of like ringing the bell. Grand Seance, 31st October, okay. The Grand Seance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters regardless of sex, color, or creed. 1897, okay. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani as she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal man. No wobbling table, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. Set the spirit, see the spirit for yourself, and better yet, just speak with it directly. Okay, what's going on here? Some attempt to talk with a ghost. That cannot be possible. I've heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person or object. Surely all fraudulent and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Dean doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child strayed so far from his sight that she could end up here of all places. Who was this woman? How dare she have her own, brain and her own personality? Oh, okay, let me ring the bell. I can always come back here. Okay, let's use the bell. Ding ding. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the guy.
Yes?
That's the guy I can talk to. Hello.
Hello, I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see.
Okay, he doesn't seem happy to see me.
We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken.
And that's my problem. Why?
Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in.
Thank you. I mean, can you imagine, especially in those times, it's not like today where, we have cell phones, so hopefully we can always find another hotel or another accommodation. That time, you were like, especially because the protagonist said we're in the middle of nowhere, so like if you can't sleep here, you're, I don't know, sleeping on the road.
I'll send word that a room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight.
Well, I appreciate it.
But first, we require our guests to sign in.
Of course. Concept of passports. I mean, obviously you still need to do, well, not necessarily. Anyway, you don't necessarily have to sign in today's age, but they didn't have passports, so. Okay, ooh, let me observe. Evelyn Dean. A few days ago, okay. Oh. There's a lot of names here, all signed within last week. More than I thought there'd be. Excluding myself and Miss Dean, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Someone signed with an X. Only one guest has signed in with an X, meaning this gathering has unusual unusually high literacy rates. Sorry. Clearly I'm not part of them. Okay, where's the next one? Person X. A father, Lord Cansinot, Sandine after Miss Dean reportedly went missing. Okay, I need another observation. Which one is it? Okay, this is a bit weird because I'm like clicking kind of like anywhere. A record of who arrived and departed and when. I noticed Miss Dean did not sign out, and that's why we're here, because technically she didn't, you know, there's no record of her leaving.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Ah, yes, the, seance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
Technically shouldn't tell you that. I mean, the laws were,
It is.
you know, like...
Rather it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer. Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes. Can I help with anything else?
You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more and more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. Select discuss evidence to ask Mr. Barley about Miss Dean. Discuss evidence to proceed. Okay. Navigate to the people category to ask about Miss Dean. Okay. Evidence people. Okay, discuss. Ah, okay, this is all voice acted. I'm sorry, but did you say Miss Dean departed already? Yes, Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. A letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter? In truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and a payment at the front desk. Will that be usual for her? I could not say, sir. This was the first time she stayed here. Okay. 8 p.m. To be honest, I don't remember when we arrived here. Like what time? Discuss. You mentioned the telegraph machine is down. It is. Likely the storm shortened the battery. Terrible timing. I tried to wire up the replacement, but have had no luck. I left the groundsman looking in the morning. 9 p.m. Yeah, but it seems like you, like, probably, I mean, I guess it depends how long the conversation is, but like a minute has passed. I don't think we can discuss anything more about Evelyn, right? Yeah, that's grayed out, so I think we've exhausted everything. Okay, so let me go through. Okay, yeah, I think they're grayed out if we don't have any. But it's interesting because here, for example, luggage is yellow, so I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so let's talk about him, maybe, perhaps. What can you tell me about yourself, sir? I'm the manager here at the hotel. With the utmost respect, Mr. Wood, I think that's all you need to know. I mean, fair enough, I wasn't expecting anything more. I feel like they've been generous with the time that you get. Like, you only waste like, only a minute passes. Okay, can we discuss anything else? Looks like you've gone to some trouble with this event. The seance is the first of its kind. It seemed prudent to put some expense into the event. What makes this seance distinct from any other? Well, I simply ran the hotel and would not be the best source for any in-depth explanation, but I will try my best. Oh, also I like that he sometimes moves his mouth. A typical seance allows only limited communication with the ghost, limited in that a medium is needed, a host, a device, etc. It's believed that at the right time of year, with the right collection of people gathered, a more direct formal communication could be achieved. And so those people have been gathered here at Samain. Again, forgive me for the pronunciation, where and when the veil is thinnest to see if that is true. And I say that is the belief. Whether you believe it, Mr. Ward, is up to you. Okay. See if I can discuss anything. I mean, I don't know if I want to discuss anything else, to be honest. Maybe Blake Manor. What can you tell me about the manor? Well, it was built in the mid-1600 on land awarded to Edward Blake for his part in the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. It has been passed down through the generations of the Blake family and has survived any number of tragedies. Marcus Jonathan Blake is the latest in the line to hold the title, with him and his son, young Master Walter, being the last two members of the line. It was the Marquess' initiative to open the manor as a hotel, okay, in 1870 to pull the place through the difficult post-famine years. Yeah, I mean, also a manor like any, or like a castle, I mean, castle probably even more, but like they're very expensive to maintain, so that's all I could say, though. I suspect there is more information in the library should you care for more. Absolutely. Okay, I think
I
we
need
can
nothing
leave.
else. Thank you.
I need nothing else.
Then
Thank
please
you.
wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now,
Fantastic. Thank
if you will
very
excuse
much.
me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning.
Oh,
If you need me again,
go.
you know how to summon me.
Absolutely. Also interesting use of words. So, Miss Dean was here but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind, okay? I do wonder if that's one of those behind. Okay, you can progress the investigation. Okay. Space to enable detective vision. Okay. That sounds like fun. Let's snoop around. Look. So that is written in a swirly script that I think may be Middle Eastern. Okay, so we probably won't understand anything about that. Look, what on earth could this be for? Yeah, good question. Could be that they're important. Maybe there's a clue to their use somewhere around here. Oh, right, detective. Oh, I just took them. Okay, sure. Turnips with carved faces and glowing embers placed inside. Horrifying things. I mean, that's quite scary-ish. I like it. Ooh. Personal letter from a Victoria Law. It has no reference to the manor or planned event whatsoever. Fair enough. Oh, sorry, I wanted to give myself more space. Okay, random issues, each focusing on how peaceful the region is. Okay, letter from Mr. Dupre is half-heartedly inquiring about business. A photo of him outside the manor is included. His expression is flat. Okay. Look. Ooh. I mean, paper. 3 years ago, the main story is the carriage accident that resulted in the death of the Marquis' wife. Ooh. Look. An assortment of trashy romance novels. Hey, don't be a snob. Look. A handful of toys tidied away. Okay. I think that's gonna be all. Can I open? No. Wait, can I want to oh. Okay. Oh. Let me open the desk drawers. Okay, what's going on? A list of the stuff's rota for the next few days. Color the movements in my timetable in case it proves useful. Okay. Having looked around out here, I'm not sure Miss Dean's letter is still being kept in the reception area. Likely the manager has it in his office. Okay. Is it coming out? Okay, can you please close it? Okay, thank God. Ah, okay, that was the whole desk sitch. Okay. Let me see. I guess it doesn't mean these are all the interactables in a room. Okay, let me see the painting. A beautiful landscape paint. Wait, is there a man drowning in this picture? Where? don't see him, dude. Are you seeing that? Like, let me know if I'm missing it, because I swear I'm not seeing that. Okay, cloakroom. Oh, I've just gone there. Okay. Nothing in the pockets. Wait, what was I looking at? Oh, I guess the code still. Rotting turnips, nice. That must be a good smell. A lightly perfumed coat. There is a note in the pocket. Miss Dean, I would like to speak with you. Perhaps Saturday, the bar at 5 p.m. Hmm. Miss Dean, which makes me wonder if this is her coat. But then she's supposed to have left. Maybe she left in such a hurry that she left her coat. A cheap coat for such an expensive hotel. Hmm. For use by the guests, there are average sized boots, larger ones and smaller ones. Coats left to dry. Okay, salt bowl. Used to absorb moisture from the coats and boots kept here. That's so cool. Okay. A St. Bridget's cross. Okay. Are one of the staff putting this up around the manor? Shouldn't it be is one of the staff or not? I mean, I guess that technically staff is like a word that means more than one person, but I don't know. Blasted cold, Mr. Hunter, at best get on with fixing the windows soon. Okay, I think we got everything here. Okay, let's just go out. So you know what, I do wonder if we are told that the time passes, because for example, let's say that the room is gonna be ready at midnight. Like, does it mean that if I'm snooping around and then midnight comes, they're gonna catch me, it's gonna be bad? I just had this thought. I don't know if that's, yeah. Luggage room. Oh, we're really snooping around. Okay, 11:35, so we have a lot of time. Emptied luggage of the hotel guests. I want to see the other one. Ah, okay, I guess it... Yeah, okay, it's both of them at the same time. Locked, of course, but there's something about the pattern on that lid. The way it's pulling me in. I'll have to return here later. Yeah, it's pretty peculiar. Trunking Bay 46. Okay, so this is Color Bay. You didn't know that. Okay. Let me see if there's anything before I just... This is very smart because you can just see, okay, is there anything to analyze? And only here. A pen. Writing materials. Okay. Can I close this? I just wanted to close that. I guess not. Okay. I hope it's not like a... Oh? An ordinary vent, except there seems to be something stuck inside. The grate is fastened firmly to the wall. I can't get it out. Okay. What happened here? Wait, did that fell? Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that was the cause of the noise. Oh, that closed as well. Okay, here, nothing. I think we looked at everything. Okay, let's just go back. 11:40. Okay, here, let me check. Water. The water seems frigid even for this weather. Like they left it outside. Let's check the fireplace. A roaring fire. It's good to be able to warm myself up a little after the rain, but I keep my distance nonetheless. Yeah, there should be like a grate or something. Okay, I don't think I checked the book, right? It's a book about those carved turnips. Okay. Jack-o'-lanterns are turnips with faces carved into them. I do wonder why we moved from turnips to pumpkins. I don't know. Embers are placed inside to give him a glowing effect. They are supposed to ward off evil spirits. Didn't know that. They're based on Stingy Jack, a drunk who tricked the devil. After a night's drinking with the devil, he convinced the fiend to climb a tree. Then he carved a cross into the tree trunk, and old Nick was trapped. Jack only let him down once he promised to never claim his soul. When he died, Jack wasn't allowed into heaven for his generally sinful ways, but the devil held true to his word and didn't let Jack into hell either, so he was left to wander the earth for eternity. Old Nick sent him on his way with only a ever-burning lump of coal from hell itself to light his way. To save his hands, he put the coal into a turnip. Okay, and had been roaming the lands ever since. Supposedly other spirits see the lanterns, think it's the real Jack, and run for fear. He tricks them to higher. They've taken the tradition to America but use pumpkins instead. Okay, you know what? I thought it was gonna be something like that. The commercialization, I guess, of Halloween. I can't see it being as eerie somehow. Yeah, also, I mean, they're supposed to be scary, but they're not as scary, the pumpkins, like the faces, right? Newspaper from 2 years ago talking of a local fair and the positive impact it had on the area. Okay, can I look at anything else? Did I go in there? Telegraph room. Oh. Okay. There is a faint smell of burnt paper in the air here. Okay, so this is the lobby where I came from. Okay, let me have a look around. Wait, can I... Typewriter. Used to type up incoming messages for guests. No, I didn't want to look at that again. Oh, wow. Ink and envelopes, presumably for writing letters. No way, I didn't... I wanted to see if I could... Okay, sack of paper. Imprinted with the Blake family crest. I wanted to see those letters. There you go. Okay, empty envelopes for letters yet to be written. Okay, so nothing really. Okay. Oh, there was something there. I saw it. I guess it's just paper stacks, but... Oh my god, that's so annoying. No, well, never mind. I think it's just gonna be paper stacks. That was too annoying. Excuse me? I beg your finest pardon. An Eseo and Bealachamach. I don't even know what I'm saying. I could have sworn this page was blank, but it's... okay. Instead, there is something here in Irish. To be honest, I wouldn't have said that was Irish. That's really cool, actually. If only the language hadn't been taken from us. Yeah. It seems to be stationary ink paper for the machines and so on. Okay, nothing really that interesting. Okay, page. Voltaic pile battery. Oh, boring. It's built by stacking. I guess I'm gonna need that. I don't know if that's the battery that is used for the telegraph, but stacking cells to reach the required voltage output. This diagram shows a voltaic battery with an output of 4V. 4 volts. A cell is made up of two discs called an anode and a cathode, separated by an electrolyte bridge. Zinc disc, electrolyte bridge, and copper disc. Okay. What's the required output voltage? Good question. Yeah. Okay. Battery. These burnt out discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. I remove them in case there is any risk of fire. Alright, let's give this a try. Ah, the discs that I found before. That's where I needed them. Okay. Okay, yeah, I knew I had to assemble that. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Output of 6 volts. Okay. So does it mean I have to put more? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's try. Okay, the copper, zinc, and the paper disc, I guess, goes in the middle. So copper, paper, zinc, copper, paper, zinc. So here we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 2 here. So is 6 to have 6 volts. 5. Let's try 6. Oh, yay! That was quite intuitive. Okay, yeah, we did that. Okay. Fixed. Okay, wait, look. Can I... The hotel's primary means of communication with the outside world, it seems to be working now. I should tell the manager. Okay, that was so cool though. Can I see anything? Nothing here catches my eye. Okay. Okay, so since I repaired your telegraph machine, I assume the fee, you know, for my stay is waived, right? Nothing I can see from here that will be causing the bird smell in the room. No, but also we found the reason. Also, I mean, see, they're more, I mean, it's not like necessarily scary, but like, see, it's more scary than a pumpkin. Turnips with carved faces. Okay, yeah. I do wonder if these paintings are all kind of like from this, like, of the same area. I don't know. A picture of a small cottage. A person stands in the window looking out at me. How do you know that? I do wonder if he's seeing things. Okay, let me check here. Okay, same as the other room. Here's just a window. Also, with these kind of like, I don't know how you call them, but you see they're kind of like, you have this sort of nook. I would love to build like a reading or just looking out nook. That would be so cool. Defenders of the national education system highlight that in the 60 years since it was established, we have seen an increase in national literacy rates, resulting in an almost 86% literacy rate. Yeah. However, detractors of the program point out that the rise in these figures is heavily impacted by both the death toll of the famine and resultant mass immigration, both which affected the poorer parts of society more than the richer, more educated ones. Furthermore, census data indicates a high volume of citizens, especially women, who can read but not write, a distinction not accounted for in the previously mentioned figure of 86%. Taking these elements into account, it is fair to say that literacy rates, especially when accounting for both reading and writing, fall well below the stated figure for the average citizen and decline the further from doubling one gets. Yeah, I mean, obviously in a big city, I guess you will have more literacy. Somebody was reading up on all the leaves of the area. Okay. A copy of How the Other Half Lives. It seems to be a book of photojournalism from the Americas. So we are the Americas. I think I looked at everything, right? Okay, did I look at that painting? Don't think so. I don't have anything to say about that. Let's go back. Oh, it's almost midnight. Okay. that that got me. Oh my god. Okay, let's summon the guy. Don't even remember his name.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Hello, Mr. Wally. Maybe I can tell him of the yeah, okay. Discuss.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
I love how the Irish sorry. Love how the Irish accent is really coming through now.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it.
I mean, I'm sorry, but if we're pointing that out, why are we telling that it's us?
Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me. You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut him off. But that means that we can go in his office. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Character, location, point of interest, and rooms can be viewed on the map. Wait. This is the map. The yellow arrow indicates where ward is. Okay. You can also see where other characters are. Characters will change position every hour, so be sure to keep an eye on the map. New areas will be added as the manor is explored or to proceed. Oh, that is so cool. E for legend, NPC marker, unlockable door, unlock door. Okay. Ooh, that's very Resident Evil. Okay, let's go. Oh no, did I take too long? Sorry. Oh, I failed. Oh my god, I failed. Zero of the people in the manor survived. There were 44 hours until this seance. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, the next day. Okay. Wow. Okay, so clearly I failed. Huh. Should we try again? Yeah, let's try again. I'm not satisfied. Can I just... So, what, do I delete the save? Guess so. Okay, back. So, load. No, I didn't have to delete it. Well, whatever. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Okay. Well then.